Good afternoon, brothers and sisters in the state of Arizona. Just wanted to jump on real quick. I know I told you all I would be on right after Western States. I'll explain what happened. I think you guys are owed an explanation for my, I guess I'll call it a disappearance, if you will. While I was at Western States, I received news that my aunt had passed away. And so immediately upon my return from Western States, wife and I jumped on a plane, headed to Colorado to be with family and pay our respects at her memorial service. And then lo and behold, we get back and we're only going to be home for about 48 hours because we turn around and leave for San Diego literally tomorrow morning. A little bit busy here. So if anybody reached out to me and I did not get back to you, please reach out again. I'll take the blame for that. I was not paying any attention to FOP stuff during that time in Colorado. So trying to get caught up today before I take off again. And I know I told you guys in the last video, please reach out and tell me when your meetings are. Still do that. Unfortunately, there were 3 lodges that reached out with dates that I'm unavailable for because I'm unavailable starting tomorrow until the 19th. But it is what it is. So I just wanted to jump on real quick. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about and let you guys know what we're working on because I've still been hearing the same sort of concerns, and I get it. They're my concerns too. Tiers 2 and 3. I promise you, we are working with PSPRS. There is a very heavy committee plus subcommittees that are all kind of pulling apart all of the things that came out in this ASU study about retention and recruiting, and we are working on those things. It is a longer process than I would like, and longer process than I know you would like, but this is one of those heavy lifts that's going to require all of us to include the city and county leadership that is on these committees. There's a lot to try and accomplish here, so I'm gonna beg for your patience, but I promise you we're not going to leave you hanging. And at the end of the day, if we have to pull aside as FOP and run our own bill, we'll do that. I just, right now, I want to stick with the course on this thing and hope that we can come to some sort of good solution that everybody already agrees on so that once it's actually introduced, there's not really a lot of arguments to be made. So I promise you we're working on tiers 2 and 3. I personally am my subcommittee meets every 2 weeks. Obviously, I missed last week because I was in Colorado. I'm sure everyone will understand that. But we're meeting every 2 weeks, and we are really pounding on this thing, and we're really trying to come up with solutions for you guys. So please don't get frustrated. It is being worked on, I promise you. The other thing I've heard people ask about is healthcare. I told you guys last video, Thin Blue Line Healthcare is live. It is a go. I actually have the link that I've got to get put on the state webpage for our Arizona landing page, but if you go to the national webpage, their link is already there, and it will still eventually take you to the Arizona link, and you can look at the rates, and if you want to sign up, you can do it right then and there. And just remember to tell everybody, you have to be FOP to sign up for those benefits. If it's something that's better than what you've got now, man, take a look at them. It's a nationwide healthcare plan. I will tell you, if I wasn't under my wife's health insurance, I do believe I would have already signed up for the plan. So please don't think that there's nothing out there for you for healthcare, because that program is actually a great program. And I'm excited to tell you that they will be at our state conference. They're going to come out to Prescott just so they can give you guys some more information, and you guys can ask whatever questions you have because I do believe it's that valuable of a benefit. So the other benefit I want to talk about real quick, I know I've touched on it before, but my fellow retirees out there, man, that the national concealed weapons carry insurance, $75 a year, you got to sign up for it, right? It's pretty robust, so take a look at that as well. Then, so moving forward, I want to make sure I touch on a couple of things for you. This coming Monday, the 6th, is the state memorial service up at the Capitol. If you've never been, I highly encourage you to go. This will be the first year in probably a decade that I'm not going to be there because obviously I'm leaving on vacation. But If you haven't been there, yeah, it's a great service. And then May 13th is the Candlelight Vigil in Washington D.C. on the National Mall. Beautiful, beautiful ceremony. And it's also available via live stream. So if you're not going to make it out to D.C., you can still watch it. It's a beautiful ceremony. And then, of course, May 15th, National Law Enforcement Memorial Day, is when we do the National Law Enforcement Memorial Ceremony on the U.S. Capitol lawn, so in Washington, D.C. That's also a live cast. You can watch it through multiple links. So if you're interested in that, do that. With that, I'm going to leave you guys because I've got a lot of stuff to do still today before we take off first thing in the morning. And very most important date of May, just so everyone's aware, the reason I'm going on vacation is May 10th is not just my birthday, it's my 50th birthday. So send all your gifts this way. Just kidding, don't need any gifts from you guys. I just want to let you know why I'm going to be gone for like a 2.5 week period, and it's because it's a combo of my retirement / 50th birthday party. So we're gonna do it up big in San Diego and have a really good time. My kids are coming out. We got some great friends coming out, and we're just gonna have a blast, hanging out on the beach, and just chilling out together. So, if somebody needs something really important, please go ahead and contact me. You guys know me. I talk a big game, and then I still answer the phone. While I'm not available, you guys know you can get a hold of me if it's completely necessary. So, with that, I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. And next time I will see you, I'll probably jump on in June, towards the end of June, just to touch on whatever it is we've got coming for state conference, whatever last minute things. Oh, I'm glad I said that. One more thing, I promise, this is the last thing. You should have already received, and if you didn't, get with your lodge president, your lodge secretary. They should have received notification about the Member of the Year award. Please, 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 if you've got somebody in your lodge that you believe belongs as one of our Members of the Year, please submit the write-up. Right? Go through your lodge. It's got to be signed by the president and or secretary. But get that write-up done and get it sent into the committee. I know in my lodge I can name a couple. We already had a couple of winners over the last couple of years, so I don't. There's definitely some more people in my lodge that I would nominate, that our lodge would nominate. But you got to get that write-up in, and it's got to be done by June 12th. It's got to be submitted to Brother Watts by June 12th. Okay, so that timeline, it's already coming up pretty quick. So hopefully you've already thought about this, and if you haven't, hopefully you jump on it now because I told you about it. Can't believe I almost forgot that. It was like my number one reason for jumping on here today. Anyway, there you go. That's what we're doing. I will see you guys end of June. We'll chat about anything else that comes up from conference. Until then, please take care of each other. Please be safe, and stay FOP strong. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys soon.